Friends of the Undead. I am, of course, the Deacon of Darkness, the posthumous pimp, Freak Show. And I think it was about 1975. I was just a wee little bit of a pimp. I had a rather extensive comic book collection. And being not so bright, I actually traded that comic book collection for a black and white television. But through that black and white television, I actually got to discover the man that I get to induct today. His name was Mr. Mephisto, and he was kind of looked like Dr. Destruction. Where'd you go? Got away with a little bit of black, and he had a friend, the voice in the box, that sat on his desk and did nothing but ridicule him through the whole show. Throughout the years, 1970 to 1982, Dick Flanigan played Mr. Mephisto on NBC, and he took many pies in the face and was ridiculed extensively throughout the years. Recently, I've actually had the honor getting 30 plus hours of his material, and we're doing reworked episodes, Lenny's Inferno, with Mr. Mephisto and the voice in the box, which you can see online through our website, madisonhorror.net. And actually, Dick Flanigan is in the house tonight, I believe. And I'd like to introduce to you Dick Flanigan, the man behind the mask, the man behind the makeup, the man behind Mephisto. Dick Flanigan. Dick, are you here? All right. You must have had to step out for a second. Oh, wait a second. There he is. Come on down, Dick. Just in the nick of time.
I wish I'd been here to hear all of that. Rich, I haven't known you very long, but I've come to love you like a brother and to not trust you one bit. Thank you very much. I really appreciate this. I have said this before, and I'll say it again. I'm just floored to be here. What on earth ever possessed you people to give me one of these? Just beyond me. My wife's sitting there going, just accept it. Well, I do accept this, and I am very honored to have this. And after having been here for the first time, I got to say I am really impressed. This is magnificent, and I am really honored to be not only a recipient of this award, but to be in the presence of this much talent. It's incredible. It really is. Talk yourselves, please. I want to take a few moments. I was hired to be the art director at Channel 15 in Madison, Wisconsin in 1967, I believe it was. And through a really weird set of circumstances, I found myself the host of the Inferno. Did the show for 12 years. And I've got to say in all that time that all I ever did was become the central focal point of the talent that I brought on to have fun with me. It was the talented people who came on the show and made it what it was that made the show what it was. And we had a lot of fun doing it. And I mean, that's the one nice thing about television. You do get the opportunity from time to time to get paid for having fun, and that ain't all that bad.
Yeah, right.
I did find out one other truism that I think is very probably true. They said back in the old days, in the early West, that when they brought in the still camera, took pictures of Indians, the Indians were terrified of it because they thought it stole your soul. And of course, we know today that's just nonsense. That can't happen. But a television camera? How about it, huh? It might not steal your soul entirely, but it gets a pretty good hunk of it. And again, to put this in the perspective that I have to, the only Hall of Fame that I ever wanted to be in when I was a kid growing up was in the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. The only problem I had with that was lack of talent. I don't consider myself all that talented as it is, but I really do consider this to be a Hall of Fame that I take a great deal of pride in being in. And in closing, just let me thank all of you so much. I really do appreciate this.